Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events, new graphics, state-of-the-art new computer look, data, best around. And, I always talk about how there's so much data now in meteorology, you have to decipher between everything now. And I'm going to go, that's what I do on the blog. I show you the things that, the possibilities out there, why I think that's wrong and why I think that's right. But I'm going to go through this using some of our new graphics. I'm not going to abandon the model graphics that so many of you like. I'm just going to show off some of the graphics here. Forecast wind chill. Now remember, these are not actual air temperatures. These are the field light temperature. I'm going to get to the situation here for Wednesday night really, and into early Thursday morning. But the wind chills when you wake up on Tuesday morning in the lower 20s. So yeah, quite cold. Now let's go into that situation. The wind chill values, this is Wednesday night at 10:30. Obviously, you can tell where that Arctic boundary is located right into here. That's where the boundary is located with wind chill values that are in the teens. They're also into the 20s. Let me move this over just a little bit. Whoops. They're in the teens and they're in the 20s across much of northern Arkansas. That's the boundary coming in, and it's going to move across the state. And there's going to be some upper level energy which comes out and may produce a band of snow in the cold air sector, and that may lead to some light accumulations. Look at the wind chill temperatures, though, as we head through the rest of Thursday morning. Behind that Arctic boundary, another quick shot of cold air, 10 degrees. That's what it's going to feel like here in Little Rock. 1 below zero in Fayetteville, 0 in Harrison, and there may be a light dusting of snow on the ground. And then the wind chill temperatures Friday morning into the teens and some 20s. Now, there are two things going on here when we look at rainfall, total rainfall. We're going to stop this at Wednesday morning at 5:30. There's three things I want to show you. First of all, you're going to notice there's the energy coming out here. You're going to start to see, this is total, this is, again, some of this is snow, so it's melted snow and measured with rain and shown in rain here. But you're going to see the streak across Kansas and into Missouri and Arkansas. There's another short wave, another disturbance, which is coming through Mexico and moving into the south. If these two were to combine phase or come together, our snow chances would be much, much better. But I really think this one's going to jump out ahead, and then this one digs in after it. So the timing of this isn't right. So it's just the northern stream energy for the most part. That's what's bringing us the chance for any snow. And again, I can't stress this enough. It's not all that good. You see that northern stream energy there and then the southern stream energy over there. Look at this. Whoops. What have I done? Look at the rainfall along the west coast. This is Saturday at 6:30. The Pacific jet is just going to be howling and bringing in just copious, you like that word, copious amounts of moisture for central northern California all the way up into the Pacific Northwest. Whenever you see that Pacific jet start to bring in heavy rains, usually that floods at least most of the western half, if not more, of the country with Pacific air. And indeed, we will warm up this weekend. So this is yet another cold snap. Now, this is high-resolution Futurecast, and this is in one of those new products that we have. And you can really see when I was talking about that shortwave energy coming out of the south, and then this one coming in from the north. This one's going to stay ahead and go out towards, stay south and go east. This one's going to dig in behind it. If these two were to come together, we'd be talking about better precipitation chances, but you see that jumps out ahead, and then there's that band of snow. This is Wednesday night at 11 o'clock. You see the snows and the purples and the whites and maybe a little bit of rain in central Arkansas transitioning to a few snow flurries, and then we're back to some drier weather after that. So again, we have access to so many different computer models now and Futurecast. This is not the high-resolution Futurecast. This is high-res data, but we have even higher resolution stuff, and I think this is a little bit ambitious. 0.2 of an inch. And that's the thing, when I show you these maps on the blog, don't think, oh my gosh, Batesville, we're going to get 0.7 of an inch of snow. No, none of this is going to be right. That's why I would say in this area especially, you're going to see a dusting to maybe an inch just right in this area. So Jonesboro may come in with only 0.1 of an inch. Batesville may only come in with 0.5 inch, and Harrison only 1 inch. So this just gives you a good general idea where I think the best chance. And this model is aggressive with bringing it further south, but I just can't buy it at all. Anyway, here's another computer model here, and this shows you where the rain's going to be and where the snow. It's more aggressive with it on Thursday morning at 3 o'clock. You see the snow flying in the white. And again, this is aggressive with bringing snowfall to much of the state. And I'm not quite sure why it's printing out some precip amounts of snow, southern Arkansas, when that should be just rain. But all amounts here under 1 inch. But I really think, and this is the model that I think is going to have the better handle on this right here, very high resolution stuff. And you see the scale here traced to 1 inch over northern Arkansas. I think that's the best forecast in this area of the state. Maybe just a little bit further south. I would say from Washington County back into northern Faulkner County, White County, maybe near Searcy into West Memphis. This can always change, but it's in this area, a dusting to 1 inch. I wish I could do more for you. So anyway, just showing off some of these new graphics. There's so much that it can do and so many new things I can show. It's like a kid in a candy store. It's like Christmas morning. It's Santa Claus has come. I rushed out of the bedroom and looked into the living room. Under the Christmas tree was a brand new weather computer with all these products that came with it. But wait, there's more. There's always more. Anyway, so just to tell you again, we're going to have a very cold and windy Wednesday night to Thursday with those wind chill values. Then we jump back up for the weekend. I showed you that Pacific jet really bringing that moisture into the West Coast. And whenever you see that, usually the western and central United States can really get flooded with some mild air. And I think that'll happen. How long that lasts, that's a question mark. But I think we're going to have a mild weekend ahead after this very cold Wednesday night and Thursday. And I showed you where that best chance for any wintry weather is. Thank you so much for coming to the Arkansas Weather Blog. We are your ticket to big weather events.